Hi guys, this is Tony J. Salimi and I'm broadcasting, doing this live video from beautiful Cancun here in Mexico, where for the last 10 days I've been teaching vital planning for elevated living, life enhancing, business accelerating and leadership activating, one-of-a-kind program in the world that I developed for the last 11 years. And with me today I have a very special guest and one of my clients, Mike Cicali. So Mike, please introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Mike Cicali. I'm a GIS program manager, and I also specialize in geospatial technology innovations. And I'm here, just an amazing event so far, learning so much. I'd like to share with you a quote that I really love. Deliver through actions, not by promises. And to me, that means so much. And I've learned so much with this today. And I got so excited and it's so enthusiastic to be here with Tony. And I gotta tell you, when you start to work and understand that some of the problems and issues that we have are all self-related to ourselves. And I'm really seeing that now. Tony's able to focus in and help me identify some of those problems and offer me solutions for these. And I'm really excited to really change, create the world that I want to be, create the person that I want to be.
Absolutely spot on. So this live broadcast, guys, is about actions, not promises. Because daily we live our lives through making so many different promises to ourselves and to others. But what happens is when those actions, when those promises never materialize. And majority of the people, they use the word sorry. And we know that sorry is not the word that people want to hear from you. So we've had few situations here with Mike we've been handling with to get a greater clarity. What does it really mean to say sorry to another human being?
Yeah, and what's helped me with that is understanding that sorry is not really a word that works with helping other people. And what I've learned is that we really look at what do we are sorry for, identify that, and look at it from what did we do to the other person and how the other person is feeling towards that. And get that energy, feel how important it is to really make better of that and correct that and learn and grow from these issues that I've experienced. And I'm really excited about doing this.
So one of the things I would like you guys to think about in your own lives, what is the things that you say sorry about? So in this moment, I would like you to take a moment and really think about all the things you tell yourself sorry and you tell other people sorry. So, and while you're thinking about that, by all means, this is a three-way conversation, me, Mike, and you, because we are here to deliver some values, some content, some education that you can use in your day-to-day life to really live a life of greatness. Because as you all know, whenever I travel and teach vital planning for elevated living, me and my clients, we are transparent, sharing this journey with the intention to inspire you into a positive action. So before you start writing those things, I just want to take this moment to welcome. I've got Simon in here, I've got Ismail, I've got Todor. Todor says hello. I've got AJ, hello AJ. I've got Aphrodita, I've got Ismia, and Todor says again hello. We've got Aryan, we've got Joel van der Molen, hello from here. And then we also have Philip Chan, hello Philip. So think about in your life the things that you keep telling yourself sorry about, where it does not follow with an action. Because to the other human being, this is where I spent 30 years understanding human behavior and the science behind us making decisions and creating perceptions towards other people. So when we say sorry to somebody, that sorry means fuck all. And I have to be very rude, very brutal about this to the person who hears that sorry, because there was no action aligned to that.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. And what I've learned is the action to really correct what you've done for that person. Really understand what you did to that person. Really understand by working with that how you can generate what you need and help them really not not be sorry, but to make it right and truly from the heart identify and work with that, and look at the person from their perspective. Look at what they need. Look what their pain that you cause for whatever you've done. And this is really more important than saying sorry. Or sorry, like Tony said, is an empty nothing.
It's an empty nothing, absolutely an empty nothing. So if you're really using sorry language, let me inspire you, let us inspire you in this moment to really sit down and identify the behaviors and the actions and the thought patterns that lead you to say sorry to some person. Because, you know, there's even many songs out there who created sorry is the, what word, something, the latest word?
Yes.
The hardest word.
The hardest word to say.
The hardest word to say. But frankly, sorry is the easiest word to say because people use it all the time and there's no meaning behind that. Your body does not really understand what sorry means. But when you create actions, and as I've explained to Mike in this morning's session of Vital Planning for Elevated Living Day 1, and you create multiple actions, and then you create those actions, the person who will be receiving those actions will know already that you are sorry.
That is so true. And I gotta say, I've learned so much in this short period of time that I will never use the word sorry again. Because it makes no sense. Now that I understand the background of sorry, now I understand how it is. So I'm really, really excited to look at myself and look at what the impact I had on the others. And that's the most important part. And like you said, create the action, do the action, do the compassionate action, do the action behind it.
Are we going to use compassionate action?
No, we're not going to use that word. No,
there's another lesson.
Action.
The inspired action. High five! So while we said that, one of the things I do at Vital Planning, I really correct the language my clients use.
Yes, he does. So many things. And things that we say automatically. You know, we think compassion is a good thing. And then he had me read the definition of it. And it's sadness for others. And that's not where we want to be. We want to be inspired to help others. We want to be inspired to create better relationships. We want to inspire to help someone understand and help people really to be and communicate the best way you can to them what you really mean.
And how did we meet? Let's share. For some of you, probably you've seen maybe one or two videos because I will be posting a lot of videos about our journey together with Mike, not only here but also in Macedonia. But there is a story behind this, and I always love to share with people the story. So, because a lot of people say to me, how do you attract clients? You know, how do you get clients to do those really exclusive seminars and workshops you do around the world? Most people struggle to even work the whole year for what I charge in 1 week. So, what is the background story? Can you share a bit with the audience, Mike?
Sure. Well, my girlfriend Tammy Demirza is a client of Tony and has been mentored by Tony for quite a while. And she was in Macedonia working on writing her next book, which is going to be an amazing book, by the way, on relationships. And I really look forward to reading that. And so should you.
Yes.
And in that time,
And the book, it's called A Recipe for a Relationship You Want to Be In.
And Tammy was at Tony's home in Macedonia, working with Tony, and I was going as a guest. And I made an error. I made a big error. I left the money at home. I ended up lying, ended up doing things that were just really out of my character. So much so, it hurt Tammy so bad, and really, it hurt me. And from that, I was inspired, and I gotta say, Tony really helped us out to really look at both of us in our situation and teach me how to say, I'm sorry, by looking at actions, by working through those things. And it was really an amazing experience.
It was magical.
It was magical. I will never be the same after
yes.
that. I've said that to so many people who know me and know the story. And it was really an amazing experience for me there.
And one of the things that many people know me by, it's how I act in the midst of adversity.
Yes.
And basically, I mean, we were talking about this morning about how our brain works, how we make big decisions and how we make decisions that change our life. So I asked Mike, I said, okay, we were talking about something else, about his decision-making process and what is it that creates the decisions. And then I went back and I related that with a new metaphor, which is a metaphor about how he made the decision to spend the money to be here with me doing vital planning to really help himself. He can help other people more. What was that about decision-making?
Well, the decision-making was this. It was really a process that I had to look at the crossroads. Did I want to go back to the old way I was? Or do I want to go forward and invest in myself? And I chose wholeheartedly to go forward and become a much better man and to actually grow and learn through this. And that's where I'm at. And it's an amazing experience and a journey.
And what made you really, Mike, what made you make the decision to work with me? Because there are so many coaches, mentors out there, so many seminars and workshops that we all go and seek to better ourselves. Why this work? Why me? Why Tony J. Salimi? A lot of people are asking this question.
Well, I gotta say, his amazing love and gratitude and how he handled the situation with Tammy and I, we were really in a bad way at the moment. And he just handled it in such a way, with such amazing grace, such amazing technique that allowed us to work together, talk again, and get moving beyond that. And it was just so awestruck. And I knew right then that I would absolutely benefit from working with Tony for the rest of my life.
And now we are here.
And now I'm here.
And now he's here.
We're doing it.
Now we're doing it. This is only like less than 6 weeks from the moment of this turbulence happening into your life to you making a decision to invest money into your own personal development. And one of the things, many of my clients, actually, sometimes there are people who, for the first time, they start investing in themselves.
I've never invested in myself at all from any personal development things like this. And I am grateful that I had the opportunity to meet such a master with Tony and be in relationship with such a master with Tammy. I'm really humbled and honored to be here. And I'm really looking forward to the next chapter of my life. And that's what it is. It's the next chapter of life.
And going back to day one, I mean, in day one, guys, in day one vital planning, one of the things that I do, it's I take you through this process which is designed to really extract out of you your current problems and all the current awareness and the language and the 25 principles I talk about in Path to Wisdom, and bring the clarity out of you. What is it that your body, your mind, your heart, your soul wants to create, and how to really create this detailed plan for the life that you want to enjoy and attract in your life. And the first thing we did was having this strategy session.
Yeah.
So, Mike, what do you have to say about that?
The strategy session here is, the Elite Life Coaching. It's absolutely amazing. The strategy session went from, okay, what do you want in life? And we listed out 10 things in life that I want. And they were really focused, detailed things. Tony directed me to do that. And then we went over and looked at what are the blocks from happening them, and why am I not achieving them? And we went through each one, and we looked through what were the blocks and what are the blocks and how can I overcome them. The next one we do is what is the cost of these blocks? What is the cost of not achieving these? And after we go through the cost, and we're trying to put dollar figures in, and at the end, these things are priceless.
You think I'm cheap enough?
Oh no, I think you're very cheap. And then it was amazing because he opened the veil up and he explained in a scientific process of what is matter, what is spirit, how does it interrelate to creation, and how does it interrelate to abundance, how does it interrelate to love and gratitude. And that to me was so powerful. Because once again, I will never be the same from learning this. And this is only on day one. This is day one.
And for you as a scientist, because there are many people out there, you have people who are very scientifically inclined and you have people who are very spiritually inclined. And my ability to marry the two, yes. And it spoke to your heart, it spoke to your mind. And one of the things I do, I never stop until my client acknowledge in themselves the truth.
And I gotta say, there were times today that I really wasn't getting it. And the scientific mind is so strong sometimes with me that I really need to open that up and expand beyond that. And Tony has the ability to say when you get it, when you don't. And when you don't, he finds other ways to get it to you. And it's absolutely amazing. It's an amazing gift. And I tell you, like I say, I will never be the same. And I still look forward to the rest of the vital planning this week. And I know that I'm going to learn and grow immensely. And you too can do that. It's amazing.
And one of the things we were talking about earlier on, it's about those empty promises. Now, daily we promise ourselves we're going to do things.
Yes, we do.
And daily we promise people at work, we promise people we love, we promise people in our family, in our business, with the people we interact every single day. But the worst thing is those broken promises, with time passing by, end up being frustrations, end up being anger, end up being, you become anxious, you become addictive personality. And before you know it, you're stepping into this, what I call in #loneliness, the virus of modern age. If you haven't read it, I called "We Stepping into the Wretched Caves of Solitude," where we become alone and we have no understanding of why we have certain behaviors in our lives.
And I got to tell you, that's one of the things that I'm able to see and experience now. Why I was there, how I can get out, where I'm going. And it's really just an amazing experience for me to really learn and understand why I do things. There's some things I do I don't even know. I don't even know why I do it. I don't even know why it was. But through this, working with Tammy Demirza and with Tony and with others, it's been just such an amazing experience. I got to say, I am humbled, honored, and grateful for everything with that. And I am really looking forward to continue to grow and learn and really not make these stupid mistakes again.
So there's a statement in here in my strategy program. Could you read it for us?
Love your life, live your dreams.
So with what we're doing so far, do you think you can achieve that?
I know I can.
Look at that confidence, guys. This is where it comes to really starting, creating the actions and creating a unique plan that empowers your mind, your emotions, your spirit, empowers your business or your profession, and it teaches you how to build the wealth that you want in your life or the things you want to create in your life. But most importantly, about attracting and being in a co-loving relationship with has mutual respect and has mutual understanding and awareness that helps you really grow further. Because a lot of people end up in a toxic relationship, and before it's too late, they wake up one day and say, oh my God, what have I done to this person? Or what have I done to myself? Because bottom line is, whatever you do it to yourself. And then most importantly, the kind of social impact you want to create. And one of the things vital planning is designed in a way to upgrade your mindset and help you create this emotional intelligence and the how-to tools in alignment with the 17 United Nations goals. And it's almost like this add-on, I would say, teachings that helps mankind, humanity, to truly transition. And I got you to read those things.
Yes, you did.
And I knew it, that he's aligned to that.
Oh, every one of them.
Every one of them.
And every one of them resonating with me in an amazing way.
And I believe each one of you, when you awaken this true greatness inside of you, you want to focus your faculties, your business, your products, your services to help mankind, to be a contributor towards resolving and dissolving the problems that stops us or UN to get those 17 goals for mankind. And those will develop in bigger goals because we will be experiencing bigger challenges. And with AI coming into it, this is a unique tool in the world that I've created to help people really expand their awareness, their consciousness, so they can live in alignment with universal and spiritual laws.
Yes. It brings up a thought to me is you have to be the change that you want to see in the world. And I really am understanding that now in a big way. And I really like to thank Tony for that. Really amazing.
You're welcome. And Mike, I get my clients to write down some inspirational quotes that I create on the go with every client, with every experience I am. And recently, yesterday, I had like few people on LinkedIn who follow my work, being inspired by the quotes that I share, saying, Tony, where do you get those beautiful words? You write beautifully. Well, I bring them straight from my heart, from my spirit, from the universal consciousness, from all the experiences, from all the people I help. And Mike's gonna read a couple of them that inspired him, and I said to him, share them with the world so more people can be inspired.
Here's one that I really love. You will never diffuse any conflict by focusing on your own values.
Mm-hmm.
And that is a really true one. That one I learned really well, and that's one that will live forever in my heart.
But before you go to the next one, let's get you paraphrase that back to you guys. Just think about it. If you have any conflict in your life, I want you to take this moment and be inspired that to resolve a conflict, you won't resolve it if you are projecting and injecting your values into others.
That's so true. So true. And what follows up with that, I just want to add to that, is deliver through actions, not by promises.
Aha! So this is what this live broadcast was all about when we started this live broadcast. It's a lot of people give a lot of promises, but actions do not follow. And then at one day they lose everything they worked very hard to attain.
Yes.
What's the next one?
Next one I'll say. A mind that is dispersed through space and time cannot create the wealth that it desires.
Aha! So we talked quite a lot with Mike about the science of love and gratitude, the science of spirit and the material world, and also we went into subatomic level and linked that into a conscious level and human behavior level. Now, in order for us to create the abundance, to be in alignment with the law of attraction that most people have heard about, or the secret, it's we really need to have our mind, I would say, equilibrated, our perception equilibrated in such a way that we do consistently integration. Because if your thoughts, behaviors, and your emotions, and your feelings, and I would say actions are all dispersed through space and time, you'll never be able to attract that abundance. So one of the things that Vital Planning does for you is really I diffuse all of those thought patterns, disempowering thought patterns, limiting beliefs, and the language you developed over a lifetime. And we bring about a new awareness, new language, new thinking, and new ways of behaving and acting.
That's so true. And it's one of those things that, again, it's a lesson to me. These are not lessons, not just for me, for most people in the world. You know, you got to understand, and I understand now, that most people do not understand and have the same problems that I do.
Yes.
These are not common to me. These are the same issues that we all have: self-doubt, self-loathing, things like that really trigger a lot of these actions and behaviors. And Tony has been really helping me focus like a laser on these. And like I said, I'll never be the same.
Like Dr. Voice, if you are watching this, Dr. Voice is a vocal coach, an amazing vocal coach, and a spiritual teacher. He says about, I had a session with his son, he said Tony has this laser focus that really breaks through any like tough stones that we may have in our mind, because our mind can create those rigid stones.
Oh, absolutely. Those rigid stones that we have in our mind are our bounds, and that's really what I've learned, is that's our limiting factors. They are limiting us to our potentials. They're limiting us to our relationships. They're limiting us to our wealth. They're limiting us to so many things. Our business, our work, our play, everything limits us. One of the things that we tend to lose is our inner child. How to go out and have fun. How to do that. Now, Tony took us ziplining yesterday, and I woke it up. It was like I was 7 years old again, 8 years old, running through the ziplining, and that opened me up to just really being aware of how limiting our minds can be. It really is.
And how is this overall experience here of Vital Planning in Cancun at the Secrets Resorts, the Vine, with these incredible views, guys? You just get inspired to do whatever you want with your life.
It is absolutely stupendous. There are no words. It is really one of the amazing things that I have been able to have here, is just relax, calm, understanding, work through these things in a really beautiful way. Having fun, laughing,
having fun and laughing. But also I created a surprise yesterday. I will post some pictures later on, guys. So, did you enjoy the surprise yesterday?
Oh my God, yes. Oh my God, yes. It was so much fun.
So one of the things I do for my clients in Vital Planning, It's I create a day of activities that almost intuitively I pick up what my clients want. And funny thing is, Tammy already told him, and they both agreed they wanted to do a zip line adventure.
We did.
And guess what? I booked zip line adventure. Then I booked a...
And you did not know that.
Well, intuitively I knew. So I created that, but also we went and swam in, what do you call it? Zapatas.
Yes, the Zapatas.
It's like almost like a cave diving, guys, in those beautiful places around Mexico. And the water was amazing, and we had so much fun. We even went cycling, and we did a lot of fun. And this was really designed not only to bond, not only to relax, but also to connect with nature and to connect with healing energies and the waters that are here in Mexico before we even start the vital planning.
Yes, it's absolutely stupendous.
So the vital planning is a whole experience that you get, and you get not only the teachings. I mean, although most people think that they get the 8 hours, in reality they get me for the whole day.
That is true.
So you save quite a lot of money just on coaching, just on that, guys. So it's a unique program. So what is it, one sentence you want to tell people why they should sign up, why they should really do the vital planning and this work?
The one sentence is life-changing. And putting yourself into a space with Tony to allow him to get you to your optimal self. Working to elevate your living and working to be the best person that you can possibly be for the benefit of not just yourself, for everyone around you.
And that experience is?
Absolutely amazing.
Priceless.
Priceless, yeah.
Priceless experience. And this is what when I started on this mission, when I created this program, I wanted to create a priceless experience and infinite value. So when you walk away, you're not only inspired in your own life, but you will inspire everybody who's around you to be a better version of themselves, to be more wealthy, to be more wise, to be more healthy, to be more productive, to be more, I would say, a leader in their own life and in the lives of others. So you really start being in alignment with universal laws and energies that help you manifest your wildest dreams.
Yes.
So all the way from Cancun, I'm Tony J. Salimi, known as a human behavioral and cognition expert as well. I'm an author and filmmaker and the co-creator of Living My Illusion film and documentary series that won multiple awards. And as well as that, I happen to love dancing, happen to love adventure, and happen to really help people maximize their human potential. And Mike Cicali is?
I am a scientist who loves to work in advanced technologies, who loves applying those into innovative solutions. I'm also an adjunct professor who loves to teach and loves to share my knowledge and experiences. And I plan on doing that with this. Everything I learn here, I will actually turn around and share with everyone I can in the best way I can.
And just all the way from Cancun, we love you. Ciao. Ooh, now we need to stop this. Right, let me show you guys quickly the view in here before I go inside, but the view is extraordinary. So this is, I teach this program around the world with amazing clients, and then you get an access to a network of incredible people that eventually they all come up together and partner up in creating bigger visions and bigger things in life. And this is the room where it's all happening. And this room gets literally filled up with posters like this, where we extract a lot of knowledge, a lot of wisdom to help you create a magnificent life. All the way from Cancun and this incredible view. I love you and I thank you. Do share this video, do connect with me, do send it info@tonysalimi.com for more information if you want to do this vital planning and yearly coaching program, because it is something that I dedicated 30 years of my life to help you live in alignment with your true, authentic self.